The following is a special presentation of TBG Productions. And welcome to the TV show, episode 40. It is Halloween weekend, and we have, I think, quite a show lined up for you. We have a very special hot seat as always, a very special guest from the past stopping by, and our main segment of the night. It was supposed to air on the last show, but we will bring it to you tonight. TV's Game of Love returns. That's going to be great. Because like I said, we got quite a show, I think, lined up for you. This is a show, if you watched the last show, in our promo for this show, we dared you to watch. It's going to be so hilarious, we dare you to watch. So, we're going to try to live up to that tonight. So, with all that being said, we're going to have quite a show for you tonight here on this Halloween weekend. You know, we started off a little funny. We like to do stuff funny here, but I think we've been kind of funny long enough. I think maybe we should get serious for just a minute. Maybe it's time once again we take a look into the future.
Did you say the future, TV?
That's right, Chris Watts, aka Sugar. It's time to look into the future, all the way into the year 3000.
In the year 3000, in the year 3000.
In the year 3000, the South Carolina educational system will be thrown into complete chaos when a grown man actually uses algebra in real life.
In the year 3000.
Facebook will unveil a new option that guarantees to keep your private information secure. The name of the option will be Sign Off of Facebook.
In the year 3000.
In the year 3000, a man in Texas will ride his horse into a Taco Bell restaurant. Strangely, he will leave alone.
In the year 3000.
In an effort to help kids develop more nutritional eating habits, Sesame Street will replace Cookie Monster with the gluten-free Biscotti Monster.
In the year 3000.
In the year 3000, the federal deficit will be completely wiped out when the U.S. government starts betting against the South Carolina Gamecocks.
In the year 3000.
A local pharmacy will have to apologize after accidentally handing out bipolar medication instead of candy on Halloween. The victims will be sad that it happened, but happy that it happened. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was a look into the year 3000. Let's give it up for Watts. Pleasure as always, sir. Thank you for stopping by.
Appreciate the invite.
And ladies and gentlemen, check this out and we'll be back. A hot seat you don't want to miss with Napoleon. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here in the studio. A special thanks once again for Watts. It's always a pleasure when he stops by, and we haven't done that in a while, take a look into the future, so I thought it'd be fun. But moving right along, we're about to join Napoleon via satellite. Now, Napoleon normally has a hot seat guest, we send it to him, but I'm being told this one's a little different. I don't know, that's kind of scary, maybe. I don't know how different, but we're going to send it right now, I believe, to Napoleon and see what kind of special Halloween edition of the hot seat he has for us. Are you there, Napoleon? Hey, how's it going, everybody? I told you I had a totally cool hot seat, and I really do. It's like not just with one person, it's like with a whole group of kids. It's going to be awesome. So we're going to start. Please welcome Bria Brock. How you doing, Bria?
Good, how are you?
Awesome. You know, it's really cool to have you here.
Glad to be here.
Been looking forward to it. You know, I've seen you like sing before, and I have to say, you're a totally awesome singer.
Thanks.
You sound epic. As a matter of fact, I was wondering if you could do me a favor before we get into the questions.
Sure.
Yeah, could you look into the camera and sing these words?
Sure.
It doesn't matter what tune, just pick your own.
Okay. Napoleon is so awesome. Yeah.
Preach it, sister. You're telling the truth there. Thank you for doing that.
Sure.
Okay, it's time to welcome our next guest on the Kids Hot Seat. Give it up for Kids Dance Off winner, Ethan Gantz.
Hello, everybody.
How's it going, Ethan?
Good.
Really? Are you excited to be on the hot seat?
Yes, Napoleon.
I'm excited to have you here. From one champion to another, welcome. Yeah, I'm a champion of life. And the hot seat.
Hmm?
No, I am. I have a belt. Really do. Okay, please welcome Jeanette. Can I call you Net?
Yeah.
Alright, that sounds way cooler. But Jeanette is an awesome name too. How's it going?
Good.
You ready to be on the Kids Hot Seat?
Yeah.
Awesome. Please welcome to the Kids Hot Seat, Gracie Gantz.
Hey.
How's it going, Grace?
Good.
Is it Gracie or Grace?
It's Gracie.
She want me to call you Gracie?
Yes.
Don't you have like 8 names?
No, but I have 4.
4? What the flip were your parents thinking?
I don't know.
Me either. Okay, Gracie. I'll call you that. That's cool. So you ready to be on the hot seat?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. Okay, now I'm sitting here with another special guest. Please welcome Ari Brock. How's it going, Ari?
Good.
Sweet. So Ari, what's that short for? What's your full name?
Ari.
Oh yeah? Okay. Okay, everybody. It's time to introduce you to my next contestant. Please welcome Logan Gantz. How's it going, Logan?
Good.
Wow, you act like your older brother. Okay. It's nice to have you, Logan. I've heard that you're a clown, that you're silly. What the flip are you laughing at? I haven't said anything.
You said I'm a clown.
That's just what I heard. Okay. Are you so ready to answer questions?
Yeah, I might laugh a lot.
Whatever. What's up, everybody? It's Napoleon with another guest here. I have a lot to show. Please welcome Elena Brock. How's it going, Elena?
Good.
Sweet. So you're the youngest sister, huh? I bet you're the coolest sister too, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. I could tell that when you came in. Okay, let's start with the questions. Question number 1. What's the most exciting place you've ever been? Besides right here sitting answering questions with me, I mean.
I've probably say the mountains.
Mountains? How come?
Well, I guess in Pigeon Forge because there's a lot to do and cool stuff.
Yeah. Pigeon Forge is pretty neat. Unless you're Logan and pigeons scare you. Okay, question number 1. What's the most exciting place you've ever been?
Well, when I went a field trip with my mom to the State House and Museum with my classmates in 3rd grade.
So why was that so exciting?
Because in the State House you see all these portraits and they have big long stairs and they have all these cool stuff in there.
So you mean like you have to walk up a bunch of stairs, or like the portraits stare?
Those just the regular stairs.
You like what I did with that, huh? Okay, here's your first question. What's the most exciting place you've ever been?
The mountains.
That is a very popular answer. Why do you like the mountains?
Because Dollywood's in the mountains.
Have you ever seen Dolly Parton?
Yes.
Really? What's she like in person?
Cool.
Awesome. Question number 1. What's the most exciting place you've ever been?
Gypsies.
Sweet. How come?
Because I got little pepper chicken wings.
Those things,
Chocolate chip pizza.
those things are off the chain.
Yeah.
Get a fist bump on that one. Yeah. Hey, see, you get it. I like you already, Gracie. We're just going to go ahead and get into some questions and just answer it. Don't be scared that your mom and dad might watch because Pedro will protect you. You can answer. Okay, you ready? Question number 1. What's the most exciting place you've ever been? Besides sitting with Napoleon. I know that's pretty exciting.
The Fun Factory.
Really? Why? What's so fun about it?
You get to play games.
I like games. Except ones where the computer cheats and won't let you beat them. Those games waste your quarters. Okay, you go on the hot seat now. Question number 1. What's the most What's the most exciting place you've ever been to?
My house?
Why is your house so exciting?
Because we party in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, why haven't I been invited?
Cause it's nowhere.
What kind of partying do you do in there?
SpongeBob, all that kind of stuff.
Love SpongeBob. I'm going to have to come to the next one. Okay.
We'll invite you.
Sweet. Okay, I'm going to ask you some questions. And don't be scared to answer them because Pedro will protect you. You can answer them truthfully. Okay. Question number 1. What's the most exciting place that you've ever been in your life?
To the mountains.
The mountains? Hey, somebody else said that. That's pretty cool. Why do you like the mountains?
Because it's fun.
Yeah, it is pretty fun. Okay, question number 2. Would you rather have your mom's job or your dad's job?
Probably my mom's job.
Why is that?
I don't know. I guess because I've always wanted to be a mom and have children.
Yeah, your dad's job seems pretty hard. Seems to work hard. Okay, question number 2. Would you rather have your mom's job or your dad's job?
My dad's job.
Really? How come?
Because he gets to go places and he gets to do samples and he gets to give out all kinds of stuff with Carolina Pride. So
Really? Your dad gives out free food and stuff?
yes, sir.
You should hook a brother up, Ethan. I like free food and free stuff. You know, I make a lot of money doing the hot seat, but still, free stuff rules. You're gonna have to talk to your dad, see if you can hook me up. Okay, question number 2. Would you rather have your mom's job or your dad's job?
Neither.
Seriously? Why is that?
Because they're both boring.
Wow. I want to ask you to tell me how you really feel. You think being a teacher's boring?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry guys, I just asked the questions. Okay, question number 2. Would you rather have your mom's job or your dad's job?
My mom's job,
Really? Why's that?
because she doesn't have a job. She just works around the house.
For real?
Yeah. And she takes care of us.
I thought she totally had a job.
And she cleans house.
Well, that's a
Houses.
job, Gracie. What the world are you talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah, your brother says she works harder than your dad.
Which brother? I got 2 more.
I can't tell that. I know you have 2 of them, Gracie. But I'm not going to betray their confidence. But one of them said that. Said that your mom works harder than your dad.
Actually, she kinda does. Kinda.
Okay. Poor TV. It's not going to be a good show for him. Okay, question number 2. Would you rather have your mom's job or your dad's job?
Mom.
Really? How come?
Because she's a teacher.
Oh yeah? You like to teach?
Yes.
Sweet. Question number 2. Would you rather have your mom's job or your dad's job?
My dad's job, because Mama works.
So you're saying your dad does nothing?
Yeah, he works, but she does hard stuff. You do easy stuff.
Okay. So just to recap, you want your mom's job because your dad's job because she actually works and your dad doesn't.
He does. That's just
Okay.
the reason.
You've lost me. Okay, question number 2. Would you rather have your mom's job or your dad's job?
My mom's job.
Ah, that's a popular answer too. How come why would you want your mom's job?
I would work with her.
Yeah, she seems pretty cool. We're gonna have her and your dad on a hot seat next time. That should be cool. Why wouldn't you want your dad's job though?
He would do a lot of work.
He does do a lot of work, but I heard that you can preach and lead music pretty good too. Okay, question number 3. What's something your parents always say to you?
They love me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Not like clean up your room or anything like that?
They do that sometimes too.
They ever say anything that gets on your nerves?
Not overly.
You serious? Are you just saying that because you're scared they're going to watch this? It's okay. Pedro offers you his protection. You can answer. Okay, question number 3. What's something that your mom and dad always say to you?
Don't hit your brother.
Wow, do you hit your brother a lot?
Sometimes.
That's awful. I never hit my brother Kip. We always get along really well. Don't you think so?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Kip's the best person in the world. Me and him are like this. I have to say that. Okay, question number 3. What's something that your parents always say to you?
Stop that.
Oh, so you're kind of bad?
Yeah.
What? I can't believe you admitted that on camera. So they're always telling you to stop because you're being mischievous?
Uh-huh.
You better behave, Ned. Okay, question number 3. What's something your mom and dad always say to you?
I love you.
Really?
Yeah.
Besides that, is there anything like aggravating they always say to you?
My dad. Most of the time, my dad. Sometimes
What's
my mom.
aggravating that he says to you?
Like when I say a word, he'll say a different word that I didn't say.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How does that work?
Like if I say I'm gonna make a cookie, he says like something else different from that.
So did you say you were going to rake a Wookiee?
Pretty much, yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
That's a fun game, Gracie.
No, it's not.
Okay then, I won't play it with you. Okay, question number 3. What's something your parents always say to you? What do your parents say to you a lot?
Do my work.
Yeah. Don't you just get aggravated sometimes when you want to be lazy and someone tells you to do some work?
Yes.
Yeah, I do too. Sometimes you just want to chill on the couch. Watch some Netflix or something. Alright, question number 3. What's something that your mom and dad always say to you?
Stop.
Really? You must be a little bad boy.
Why?
They have to tell you to stop a lot.
That means stop to the stop sign.
What? Question number 3. What's something that your mom and dad always says to you?
They always tell me fun things.
Fun things? Do they tell you jokes?
Yes.
Could you tell me a joke?
Knock.
Who's there? Uh-oh, I think they walked away from the door. Okay, question number 4. What's the hardest thing about being a kid?
School.
School?
School.
Okay, why is school so hard?
It just is. It's school.
Hardest thing for me about being a kid was my hair. People were like jealous of it. And they like said stuff all the time. It was rough. Okay, let's move on. Question number 4. What's the hardest thing about being a kid?
Is when if you don't get good grades, you usually get your electronics took away from you.
Oh yeah, so trying to make good grades is the hardest thing?
Yes, sir.
You don't have to call me sir. So, electronics, huh? You ever imagine what people like back in your mom and dad's day did when they didn't have electronics?
Must be really hard for them.
Yeah, what did they get taken away? Probably TV or something. Okay, question number 4. What's the hardest thing about being a kid?
You can't go places that you want to go.
So they never let you go anywhere?
They let me go places, but not places I want to go.
Like, where do you want to go that they don't let you go?
With my sisters.
Oh, yeah. But they're kind of older, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that's probably pretty tough for you then. Alright, question number 4. What's the hardest thing about being a kid?
Not to go to school.
Why is that so hard?
Because you gotta do tests and you gotta do classwork and you never get a break from it. The only time you do get a break is lunch and recess.
I got news for you, sister. When you get out of school, lunch and recess are gone, and you still never get a break, and you have to go to work every day. Unless you have a cool job like me, and then like once every couple of months, a few times a year, you just sit there and be awesome and ask people questions. That's a cool job. Okay, question number 4. What's the hardest thing about being a kid?
In school.
That seems to be a popular answer. I don't remember school being so hard, but I guess times have changed. Okay, question number 4. What's the hardest thing about being a kid?
Having to clean up.
Really? You have to clean up a lot?
Yeah, there's a huge mess when my cousins come.
Oh yeah? I'm sure you don't make any of that mess, huh?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Yeah. I thought you might say not getting to stay up late was the toughest part about being a kid. Did you have to go to bed early for school? That reeks.
You're right, Napoleon.
I know I am. Usually am. Okay. Let's move on to question number 4. What is the hardest thing about being a kid?
Doing work.
Doing work? Like schoolwork? Wow. You kids must have it tough. Hardest thing about being me is I can't go anywhere without people wanting a picture. It's because they love my segment, the hot seat. Okay, question number 5. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Most likely a singer.
Singer? You could do it. That line you sang earlier, it spoke to me. That was an awesome job.
Thank you.
And when I was smaller, when I grew up, I wanted to be awesome. Mission accomplished. Okay. Question number 5, Ethan. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Basketball player.
Oh yeah? That's pretty sweet. Do you have skills?
Yup.
It's like dribbling skills, shooting skills, defensive skills.
Yes, sir. I got all of them.
You know my uncle? He said that back in '82, he made a full court shot at the buzzer to win the state championship for his team. I don't believe him. He also said he could throw a football over mountains. I don't buy that. Do you buy that?
No.
Okay, I hope not. I was going to worry about you. Okay, question number 5. What do you want to be when you grow up?
An artist.
Really?
Yeah.
Someone once told me I was an artist. They said I could draw flies. I don't get it. I still don't understand what they meant. Do you know what that means?
Yes.
What?
It means you stink.
What? I take a flipping bath every day. Well, I'm going to have a talk with them now that you've explained that to me. So what kind of artist are you going to be?
A drawing artist.
Oh yeah? What are you going to draw?
Animals.
Sweet. Can you draw a liger?
A what?
A liger. It's my favorite animal. It's like a lion.
Tiger.
Yeah, a lion and a tiger mix.
Yeah.
Awesome. If one day you draw an epic liger, sign your name to it and mail it to me.
Okay.
I'll put it in a frame. Okay, question number 5. What do you want to be when you grow up?
A cosmetologist.
Really? Could you do anything with my hair?
I'd probably brush it.
Brush it. I mean, like, make it look awesome. Sweet.
Curl it.
So let's see. What year will you graduate school? You're in 3rd grade?
Yeah.
26. Around 2025, you'll probably graduate cosmetology school. So pencil me in for May or June of 2025, Gracie. I guess like 3:45 in the afternoon. It's usually what time I wake up. Okay.
I may even do makeup.
I'm not wearing makeup, you sicko. I'm not a woman.
Can I wax your eyebrows? Wax your eyebrows.
Tell you what, Gracie, hold that appointment. I'll get back to you. Okay. Question number 5. What do you want to be when you grow up?
A teacher.
Really? It's awesome. You'd probably be a pretty good teacher. Like, I hear that Grace is like your BFF, your twinsy. Isn't that right? You and Grace are pretty much friends?
Yes.
Yeah. You probably teach each other stuff, don't you?
Yes.
Like, what kind of things does Grace teach you? Does she teach you how to be bossy?
No.
Okay. And she probably just tries to be bossy. Okay. Question number 5. What do you want to be when you grow up? It's okay. You don't have to pick it now.
I want to pick it now.
Okay.
You?
Logan, that just touched my heart. That may have been the greatest hot seat question answer in the history of the hot seat. You know what? If you say your prayers, take your vitamins, and watch a lot of Three Stooges, Pee Wee Herman, and SpongeBob, you might can be me when you grow up. Okay, question number 5. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Teacher.
Wow, that's a popular answer today too. So how come you want to be a teacher?
Because I want to teach everybody.
That makes sense. You probably like other kids too, huh?
Yes.
Sweet. Okay, and the last question, question number 6, Bria. What scares you more than anything?
Probably heights.
I don't like heights either, but spiders really creep me out.
I hear ya.
And snakes.
Mhm.
They're crazy. Alright, Ethan. Final question. Question number 6. What scares you more than anything?
Well, my mom scares me when she goes up, when she hides, and then when I ask her name, when I call out mom, and then she pops out, and then she scares me, and then I jump.
Really? That's the scariest thing? That scares you more than anything? Why would your mom do that?
Because she's that kind of person.
Really? Wow, that's brutal, Mom. Scaring your poor child. Okay, now it's time for your last question. What scares you more than anything?
When I get told to clean my room,
Why is that scary?
because it's really bad.
So is there like living stuff in there?
Sometimes.
Wow. You shouldn't let it get that bad, I don't think. I really thought you might say your dad Nacho dancing. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Kind of scary. Just kidding, I love Nacho. Okay, last question. Question number 6. What scares you more than anything? Is it dummies from books or TV shows?
Yeah. Don't
I
say that
heard
word
that.
again. I can't sleep.
Yeah, I shouldn't call him a dummy. Sorry about that. Probably going to hear about that one. Okay, and finally, the last question. What scares you more than anything?
Zombies.
Oh, they are scary. A lot of them could like do something with their looks or something. Just because they're zombies don't mean they have to wear clothes with holes in them and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Fix your hair or something. I mean, come on. Okay, finally we come to question number 6, the last question, Logan. What scares you more than anything?
Snakes, sharks, and yelling.
Yelling? Why does yelling scare you?
'Cause I just freak out.
Okay. I don't like snakes and sharks either, but I don't think I've ever seen a shark in person. Okay, and finally we come to one more question. Question number 6. What scares you more than anything?
Spider.
Me too. Preach it, sister. Spiders are creepy. So when you get your Halloween decorations, you won't get a spider, huh? Me either. I walked into Walgreens the other day and there's this giant spider in the doorway. I almost fell on the ground. It was scary. Anyhow, it was great to have you on here, and like I do everyone, I'm going to give you a chance to look out there, the TV show audience, and give any shout outs to anybody you may have. Go ahead.
Hey! Hey, Mom! I hope you're watching this.
What about your dad?
Hey, Dad! Hope you're watching this too.
Ouch, Dad. I had to remind her to shout out to you. Okay, but anyway, thanks again for being on here, Bria.
Well, thank you.
Okay, Ethan, before we let you go, we're going to give you a chance to look into the camera and give shout outs to anybody. Go ahead.
I want to give a shout out to the preacher and them. I want to give a shout out to my friends and my family. I want to give a shout out to my mom and dad and everybody that's watching this. And I want to give a shout out to Grace and Logan. That's all I have.
That's nice that you included both siblings. Alright, well, before we go, I'm going to give you a chance to give any shout outs to anybody watching the TV show. Go ahead.
Ariana.
That's
That's
it?
it. Yeah.
Seriously? So Abigail and Alex get no love?
Oh, yeah, they do.
And your parents?
Yeah.
No wonder they tell you to stop it all the time. That's harsh. Okay. Well, it was nice of you to come and stop by and answer my questions, Ari. Before we go, we're going to give you a chance to look into the camera and say hello to anybody you want to say hey to.
Hey, everybody that's watching.
That's pretty nice. You pretty much covered everybody. Okay, well, thank you for answering my questions, Logan. Before you go, we're going to let you look into the camera and give a shout out. Say hello to whoever.
Hello, family! Thank you. Thank you very much.
You said you don't like yelling, right?
Only when I yell.
Okay. Okay, before you go, I'll give you a chance to look into the camera and say hello to anybody you want to say hey to. Do you have anybody? Is that it? So you want to say hey to nobody else in your family? Sweet. She's short and to the point. Okay, Elena, before we go, since you were such an awesome guest and totally adorable, there you go. That's just for you. Hey, wait. I'm supposed to go off, not you. Okay. We're going to send it on to the next thing. Okay, bye. So there you have it. The sweet epic hot seat with kids. It's pretty cool, if I may say so myself. And hey, I just did. So, I do have to do one thing though. You'll notice that Gracie got cut off. We had technical difficulties. So, I'm going to bring her out real quick so she can give her shout outs live with me. Come on, Gracie. You totally just walked in front of the camera.
I'm sorry.
Okay, give your shout outs to anybody.
My friends, my family, Napoleon, my mama who's filming, my brothers, and that's all.
Okay, pretty good job. Well, thank you for participating in the hot seat with the rest of the kids, Gracie. I had fun and I enjoyed it. But it's time to send it back to your dad and see what's next.
Okay.
Okay, bye. I have a pretty scary story to tell you all. A man was walking home alone late one foggy night when behind him he hears bump, bump, bump. Walking faster, he looks back and through the fog he makes out an image of an upright casket banging its way down the middle of the street toward him. Bump, bump, bump. Terrified, the man begins to run toward his home, the casket bouncing quickly behind him. Faster, faster, faster. Bump, bump. He runs up to the door, fumbles with his keys, opens the door, rushes in, slams and locks the door behind him. However, the casket crashes through the door, with the lid of the casket clapping. Clappity bump, clappity bump, clappity bump. On his heels, the terrified man runs. Rushing upstairs to the bathroom, the man locks himself in. His heart is pounding, his head is reeling, his breath is coming in sobbing gasps. With a loud crash, the casket breaks down the door, bumping and clapping toward him. The man screams and reaches for something, anything, but all he can find is a bottle of Vicks Formula 44 cough syrup. Desperate, the man throws the cough syrup at the casket, and the coughing stops. Okay, bye. Oh, gosh. Okay, we're back from the great moments in show history. We're about to go to another message, but, ladies and gentlemen, when we return, it will be our main event of the night, if you will. TB's Game of Love returns. But first, check out this message concerning the next show, which has got me really excited. And if you know me, you'll understand once you see the promo. We'll be right back.
It's that time. Christmas time is here. Everybody knows there's not a better time of year. Hear that sleigh. Santa's on his way.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, back from that special look. Christmas show. Excited about that. Favorite time of year. The music should be starting in about 2 weeks. So I'm psyched about that. But anyhow, we've come to our main event of the night. TB's Game of Love returns. Now, our defending champions, for some reason, would not come defend their title. So we're going to crown a new champion. 2 couples will face off. Now this is like the old newlywed game. We ask the men questions, ask the women questions, and then the opposite spouse has to try to guess the answer of what their spouse said. That makes no sense to you, then just watch. I think you'll get it. But we're going to be joined by our 2 couples right now via satellite and introduce them. So let's send it to them. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to TB's Game of Love. Let's meet our contestants. First of all, she's a stay-at-home mom / homeschool teacher. Give it up for Leah Brock. And he is a pastor. Give it up for Brian Brock. We have the Morrisons first. He's a production supervisor. Give it up for Wade Morrison. And an ABA lead therapist. Give it up for Missy Morrison. Alright guys, welcome to TB's Game of Love. I think you've seen the one in the past, so you may know how it works. What we're going to do is we're going to ask you questions. We did ask you questions off camera, separately, but now the part of the game is fun. We're going to see if you can match your partner's answers. You get 5 points for each correct answer as a possible total of 80 points between the 2 of you. The team with the most points at the end of both rounds will win a gift prize from the TV show. So before we start, we'll go down the line, starting with you, Missy. Would you like to say anything to anybody watching?
No.
All right. How about you, Wade?
I'd just like to say that I can't believe that the revenging
Oh, yeah.
winners from last year didn't have the guts to show up because his mom and dad were out here going to show him up how it is.
Wow. Yep, the defending champions did not come back. All right, what about you, Preacher
I
Brock?
think they were scared because we were playing.
That's what it is.
Glad to be here to take this.
All right, Miss Leah Brock. Nothing to say. All right, the ladies have nothing to say. So let's get started. All right, men, you will be answering these questions. We're going to start with you, Preacher Brock. We ask Miss Leah the following. My husband may be the world's best blank, but he may also be the world's worst blank.
I have to answer that? Procrastinator.
Okay, you may be the world's best blank, so you're saying you're the world's worst procrastinator. That's one half of.
Yeah.
What would she say that you are the world's best of?
Oh, great. All right. You better get it right. The best.
Oh.
Preacher?
All right, he said
We're not conceited about
he may be the
My wife
world.
said that.
All right, he said the world's best preacher, world's worst procrastinator. What did Miss Leah say?
He's the best encourager and the world's worst procrastinator.
Ah, you got half of it right.
Got the worst part right.
You were dead on with the worst part, but not the best part.
Encouraging your preaching.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh, that's not going to get it. No.
all right, Mr. Wade. Your wife Missy said my husband may be the world's best blank, but may also be the world's worst blank.
Well, this is a good family show, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you didn't go there with that, did you?
No.
Okay. I am the world's best father,
And what are you the world's worst?
listener.
All right, father and listener, what did you say, Missy?
The world's best handyman.
And the world's worst cleaner.
No, we're not bad.
I didn't get to be the best preacher. You don't get to be the
Are
best
you,
father.
are you serious?
What have I been busting you about for the last 6 months?
No points in the first question. Let's move on.
Just did handyman.
Let's move on to question number 2. Okay. We'll start with Wade. A chance to redeem yourself. Let's see. Number 2. Question number 2, Wade. We asked Missy, a perfect husband is one who blank.
Perfect husband is one who listens.
Missy, what did you say?
Helps cook.
Helps cook. Oh, not on the same page there.
But you're so right.
All right.
Sorry.
Preacher Brock.
Does anybody have a number of the nearest divorce court? I can see where this is going right now.
Preacher Brock. A perfect husband is one who blank. What did Miss Leah say?
I'm going to steal. I'll say one who listens.
All right, Miss Leah, what did you say?
Lets me go shopping.
Oh, no. 2 questions and no points. All right. We'll start with you again, Preacher Brock, on the 3rd question. We asked Miss Leah, what would your husband say he'd most like to see you take a course in?
Take a course.
What would you most like to see Miss Leah take a course in?
And it's a clean show.
Oh, my mercy.
Take a course. I'm going to be kind. Take a course in English.
Oh,
All right.
not being late.
Oh, not being late.
No.
No match on that one. Okay, Wade, what did Missy say that you would like to see her take a course in?
Of course. Cooking.
All right. Let's see what she said. I don't think it's cooking.
Finishing contract. Finish what I start.
Finish what you start. Oh,
Yes,
3
we won't
questions
be
in and
cooking
no
anymore
points.
because I need a
losing.
class. And I'm going to quit talking.
We're not winning either.
We are still tied 0-0.
We got to shack up together, me and you.
All right, halfway point for you guys. Question number 4. We ask your wives. We'll start with you, Wade, this time. We ask your wives, which cartoon character is your husband most like? Daffy Duck, Batman, or Charlie Brown?
Can you repeat those again?
Yes, sir. We asked Missy, which cartoon character is your husband most like? Daffy Duck, Batman, or Charlie Brown?
I know it's not Charlie Brown. I would say Batman.
And we have a match. Our first match. 5 points for Wade and Missy. Okay. Question to you, Preacher Brock. Did Miss Leah say you were most like Daffy Duck, Batman, or Charlie Brown?
Better have said the same thing that was there. Better be Batman.
So you're going with Batman.
That man.
There you
That's
go.
a match.
There you go.
All right, so we have
No.
halfway through the men's questions. We're tied at 5. All right. Question number 5. We'll start with Preacher Brock. We asked Miss Leah, what would your husband request as a last meal?
What would I request as a last
What did
meal?
she say that you would request as a last meal?
Pizza.
All right. I'm judging not by that.
Homemade beef stroganoff.
That's your last meal, my last meal.
Well, then why do you have to fix it all the time?
No points that time. All right, Wade, what did Missy say you would request as your last meal?
Which way did you go with this? Did you go country or
Can't tell you that.
No qualifications.
I'm just trying to look here now. If you really truly knew me, and you know I was dying, my last meal would be chicken livers and mashed potatoes. Everyone knows that.
All right, Missy, what did you say?
Fried green tomatoes, squash ribs, sweet potatoes, and cornbread.
You're dying sad.
She made a menu.
You're dying sad.
Absolutely not.
She made a menu, and none of those things you said were on it.
27 years, and you know the most favorite meal that I want is chicken livers and mashed potatoes.
Well, I haven't cooked those in a while.
All right. Question number 6. Wade, we'll start with you.
Thank you.
This is multiple choice. We asked Missy, when it comes to home improvement, your wife considers you A, Tim the Tool Man, makes the job worse, B, Bob the Builder, forever starting new projects without completing the old, C, Al, does it right the first time, or D, clueless.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Man,
That's an easy one.
I don't like this one.
I'm not out. Don't do it right the first time, but you never. I'm still yet to do one. But this is you saying it, right? So it'll be out.
All right, what was your answer?
I don't know.
C, she said, Al.
Ow!
Doing it right the first time.
Whoa.
Correct. So that gives you 10 points.
Say.
All right, now I'll read the question again for you, Preacher Brock. We asked Miss Leah, when it comes to home improvement, your wife considers you A, Tim the Tool Man, makes the job worse, B, Bob the Builder, forever starting new projects without completing the old, C, Al, does it right the first time, or D, clueless. This is for the tie.
Hoping in my heart of hearts it's Bob the Builder.
That would be B. What did you say?
Beef, all the
All right. We have a contest, 10 to 10. All right, next question. We'll start with Preacher Brock. We asked Miss Leah, if your spouse were lost driving in a foreign city, that would be if you were lost driving in a foreign city, you would most likely A, pretend not to be lost, B, stop and ask for directions, C, stop and buy a map, or D, find a way to blame you.
We'll go with A.
He's going with A, pretend not to be lost.
Pretend not to be lost.
Oh, she said C, stop and buy a map. Oh, no points there, so you guys can take the lead, Wade and Missy. Wade, if you can get this one right. If you were lost driving in a foreign city, Missy said that you would most likely A, pretend not to be lost, B, stop and ask for directions, C, stop and buy a map, or D, find a way to blame her.
That's D all the way.
And they're right.
I should know where everything is all the time.
Oh, it's 15 to 10 going into the guy's last question. All right, Wade,
Yes.
let's get this one right, and you can guarantee that you'll be in the lead going into the second round. Question number 8. We asked Missy, what is your husband's most repeated sentence or phrase, and do you find this irritating?
Huh.
Oh my goodness.
Out of all of them. I'm sure I'm going to answer the second part. I'm sure she finds everything I say irritating. So yeah, it's probably When I text her today, I want something new, I want something else, it's probably, I want something. And of course, that's going to irritate her because she says I have everything the way it is.
All right, what do you say? I want.
I want.
That's exactly what she said. I want.
Yeah, dot, 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 dot.
My goodness.
All right, so it's 20-10. You guys need this one heading into the second round. All right, Preacher Brock, what did Miss Leah say was your most repeated sentence or phrase, and does she find it irritating?
I don't even know if it's a sentence.
You don't have to be.
It's just more like Leah with an explanation of why she's wrong. She should not think that way. And yes, it annoys her because she ignores it.
All right, what did you say, Miss Leah?
The phrase, I was wrong, you were right, and yes, that's irritating.
Close, but not quite. That was close.
Can I get that cigar, bud?
No.
I didn't even understand what you said.
Can you clarify that just a little bit? Go ahead, we've got time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the end of the first round. The end of the first round is the Morrisons 20 and the Brocks 10. Check this message out, and we'll be back with the second round.
I'm Ethan.
I'm Logan.
And I'm cute. And you're
watching the TV show.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second round. At the end of the first round, the Morrisons have 20, the Brocks have 10. So we're going to start with Wade and Missy this round, who are in the lead. The first question for you, Missy. We ask Wade, my wife is a natural born blank.
Natural born lots of things.
This is Wade saying it.
Natural born caretaker.
All right, what did you say, Wade? He's shaking his head.
Love her. You love everybody. You love everything.
Caretaker, that's the same thing.
Oh, no.
All right, no points there. All right. Miss Leah, Preacher Brock said,
You know.
Road of trouble.
my wife is a natural born blank.
Probably blonde.
All right, what did you say?
All the time.
That's true, but I say, first of all, you're a natural born worrier.
No points. No match on that one. All right, we'll move on to question number 2. Start off with Miss Leah. We ask your husband, a perfect wife is one who blank.
You got this.
Never complains.
It's
All
not
right.
Is it your
Yes.
All right, let's see what he says. Never complains. Loves football.
Yeah.
So the question goes to you, Missy. What did Wade say when we ask him, a perfect wife is one who blanks?
Does anything I ask.
Ooh.
What did he say?
Loves unconditional.
Oh, boy. We're feeling the love thing.
All right, so it remains 20-10. Okay, question number 3, Missy. We ask Wade, if your wife could have constant access to one store, what store would it be?
Potatoes.
That's a match. 25-10. All right, the Brocks really need this one.
All right, Leah.
We asked.
You better.
We asked the.
I'm just saying, you better get this right.
We asked your husband, if your wife could have constant access to one store, what store would it be?
Bells.
And it's Bill.
We have a match. All right, so it's not over yet. 25-15. We go to the halfway question for Miss Leah. We asked Preacher Brock, if your wife had a superhero power, what would it be?
That's a good question.
Superhero powers.
what would it be if you had one?
What would you say?
Not what I thought he was going to say.
I don't know.
You got
Oh, come on.
Could fly.
All right, let's see what he said.
Far sight, you see everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, no
That's not
match
what
for
you
that
said.
one. All right, Wade and Missy could pull away a little here. Missy, you can tell us what Wade said your superpower would be if you had one.
To be invisible.
Loving.
Loving invisibly.
Make clutter disappear.
Making clutter disappear.
Invisible. Make it invisible.
All right. We go to question number 5. So it's still 25-15. Question number 5. Missy, we asked Wade, what is one thing that your wife does for you that she just can't stand, but does it because you love it?
Wait a second. What he does for me?
Know what you
What
do.
is one thing that Wade says you do for him that you can't stand, but you do it because you love him?
Yeah.
And you better get this.
I ain't gonna get this.
Pack your lunch.
Lie. Do my laundry.
Oh, no, Matt.
Complain. I gotta do your laundry. It's not pack my lunch. It would have been a whole lot better off if you said, help me pick dinner, help me pick meals, but no, pack my lunch.
That's
Woman,
one
it's
thing
my laundry's the worst thing you can.
always said
Every
that.
time I turn around.
All right.
Laundry done already?
Yeah,
To the Bronx.
I don't want to talk to you no more. I'm
Miss
done.
Leah, what is one thing your wife... excuse me, we asked...
Only
If they get it right, it's
Excuse me, Miss Leah, we asked Preacher Brock, what is one thing your wife does for you that she just can't stand but does because you love it?
Only because you love it.
Only because I love you. Watch superhero stuff.
Oh, no. I'm guessing not. Eat at hoo-ha.
Tell me,
Yeah, I
yeah.
do that.
Tell me you would do that only because
Oh
you
yeah,
love
that's
it.
right there
Yeah.
on the edge of
Yeah.
my brain.
Yeah, it wasn't even anywhere in there.
All right, there's only 3 questions left, so you guys really need these. We'll start with you, Miss Leah. Multiple choice,
Yay.
Listen close, please.
Please.
but not the letter. You have to actually match the name. Which of the we asked the preacher, which of the following breakfast cereals best describes his opinion of your family when he first met them? Did he say Just Right, Oatmeal Squares, Frosted Flakes, Lucky Charms, or Fruit Loops?
Fruit Loops.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Oh no.
Huh? Your family. I met your mom and dad. You think I thought your
No, the
family
whole
was crazy?
family. The
Didn't
whole
say
family.
the family. It was your mom and dad, and it was
Extended.
just right.
Oh, I thought you
Oh.
I didn't
extended
think about what
family.
you thought about your family. It's what I thought about your family.
Extended family.
I
Like,
didn't say extended family. It's a family.
All
Why
right.
do I tell dad that?
So this.
You thought too much of Fruit Loops.
All right. So this is the deal. If you guys can get this one right, you're unreachable.
There's only 2 choices.
You'll be up by 15 with only 2
There's
questions
only
left.
one right answer in this one.
Missy, which breakfast cereal did Wade said best describe his opinion of your family when he first met them? Was it Just Right, Oatmeal Squares, Frosted Flakes, Lucky Charms, or Fruit Loops?
It has to be fruit.
You got that right, baby.
They got it right.
Way in between Fruit Loops and Frosted Flakes.
Fruit Loops.
All right, we're gonna
Your family's
continue
great.
on
Back of
30.
hammers.
We're gonna continue on 30 to 15.
Ouch.
All right, number 7, Wade and Missy. Missy, we asked Wade if your wife had to name a reality TV show that sums up your marriage, she would choose Survivor, Fear Factor, Punk'd, or The Amazing Race.
Survivor.
You got that one right
Got it.
there.
That was easy.
That's
We're gonna
35. All right, Miss
Help me out a little.
Miss Leah, same question. We asked the preacher if your wife had to name a reality TV show that summed up your marriage, She would choose Survivor, Fear Factor, Punk'd, or The Amazing Race.
Depends on what day it is, but for the most part, I'd say Amazing Race.
That is right. All right, 30-20. So last question for you guys. Miss Leah, we asked the preacher, what is your wife's most irritating habit?
What is my most irritating habit? Oh, you better be nice. Always on my phone.
All right, let's see what he says.
Sums up the whole night. Asking questions.
Or in this game, maybe answering questions.
Yes. That's growing on the list very, very fast.
All right, so they finished with 20 points. Wade and Missy, you have 30 going into this last question. Missy, what did Wade say was your most irritating habit?
It would have to be like forgetting stuff and being off focus.
All right, what did he say? It wasn't that, evidently. Asking questions during a movie or TV show.
Yeah, you right there, baby.
No point
I'm
saying.
right there, baby. Why didn't you get that right then?
But
Because it must be wrong
I
there.
did wonder.
But congratulations, you are our new TB's Game of Love champions. Wade and Missy finished with 35, the Brox with 20. Congratulations to Wade and Missy. You will receive your TV show gift soon after this show airs. I'd like to thank all of you for being on the show, and we're going to bring it back to the studio. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there you have it. Congratulations to our new TV's Game of Love champions. Well, we have come to the end of the TV show episode 40. Before we leave, I'd like to say I hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you have a great weekend. Kids, go nuts, get a lot of candy. Shout out to everyone watching. I appreciate you watching, and I hope you will tune in for episode 41 around Christmas time. Date to be announced later. We're going to have more special guests stop by on that show from the past. Also, I hear a pretty great hot seat, which will be announced in the next couple of weeks. But for everybody involved on the TV show tonight, thank you very much. And we're going to go now. But you take care. God bless you all, and we'll see you next time. Good night.
We hope you enjoyed our program.
Extraordinary.